Hi there folks, it's Matt Hayson here looking at this week's property market as we close out the month of May this weekend, and prices, they are continuing to rise. According to CoreLogic data, they are up another 1.2% for the month of May. That brings the total price gain so far this year in Sydney to just over 4%. There is no question the lower level of listings is offsetting the rapidly rising rate environment. And again, according to CoreLogic data, Sydney listings are down 25.3% compared to the same period last year, but they're actually down 31.5% for the decade average. But in our markets, we can tell you we are seeing listing levels down by north of 40%. Also, now with this price reversal, we can see here that the price declines lasted just 11 months in Sydney. We've also reached a point of antithesis with the auction market. So despite the lower level of property available on the market, when we look at the corresponding weekend in 2022, where we saw just 652 properties go under the hammer for an overall clearance rate sitting at 42.2%. We fast forward to this year, where again there was lower level of volume of property available. We saw 900 properties going under the hammer for an overall clearance rate sitting at just under 60%. So more sellers are confident bringing their home onto the market and are getting a better outcome. And there's also a little bit of FOMO starting to creep into the market. Now, whenever we see a noticeable shift in market conditions, that means new forecasts from our market experts. And this week we're looking at Dr. Shane Oliver, the chief economist over at AMP, who has suggested that on the current trend, we could be looking at a 10% price gains for the Sydney property market. Also, Eliza Owen, who's the chief researcher at CoreLogic, who suggested that looking at the monthly rate of increases right now, Sydney is actually on track to experiencing 13% price growth, which is quite extraordinary. Eliza Owen also noted, though, that with this current increase in property prices, around 1% gains in Sydney normally encourages another 0.5% increase in new listings coming onto the market as sellers are more encouraged about the positive market activity. But Dr. Oliver and Ms. Owens also concede that with the RBA's continuing language around tightening monetary policy, that any increases to the cash rate could quell this market recovery that we are experiencing. So we'll have to watch what unfolds. So folks, that's what's going down in and around the property market this week. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you out and about.